In an alternate universe where Donald Trump trades his suit for a whistle, he becomes the unlikely coach of Derek O'Shea, Clark, and a scrappy underdog with more determination than skill. Their quest to conquer the NCAA Final Four. Trump, with his flair for dramatic, turns every practice into a spectacle, using his catchphrases as motivational speeches. You're gonna dribble so well. Derek, your dribbling skills are fantastic. It's gonna be huge, he declares. Drawing puzzled, looks suppressed chuckles from the team. Derek, initially quite skeptical, finds himself inspired by Trump's unconventional methods. Together they navigate through the tournament, facing teams that are bigger, faster, and technically more superior. Yep, Trump, with his incredible strategies, with the infamous wall defense. Build that wall, Derek. Don't let him score. Together, they literally form a human wall, and they become the Cinderella story of the season. The climax sees Derek with the seconds left on the clock, the tied game, remembering Trump's most particular advice. Imagine the buzz like your Twitter account. You're aiming for retweets. With a belittling mix of confusion and clarity, he launches a desperate shot. It arches beautifully through the air, defying the expectations and physics, and swished the net. As time expires, the crowd goes wild. Trump's hair miraculously stays in place. And together they become the legends of the NCAA. Incredible. Net and Yo-Yo, I would never do that girl dirty. What's up, Willie?
Welcome to the revolution.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show. Hope you guys are having a freaking fantastic day. I would never do Kayla and Clark dirty, not after whooping that you-know-what of those LSU girls. Oh, it's almost too good. I don't know if you've seen what's going on right now in Taiwan. They just have a 7.5 whatever earthquake. This literally looks like a scene from Inception. And this is happening right now in Taiwan. Look at this. She's saying, what are you doing standing there? Get away from the building. Get away from the building, I said. Get away. It's coming down. Frank, get away from the... What is it about old guys? I mean, I feel like I'm victim to this as well. If I see something insane like this happening, I'm going to leave my home. I'm going to walk out, and I'm going to confront it face to face. I want to see it up close. I want to know if it's real. I want to touch it. I want to feel it. Is this a moment out of Universal Studios? Is this a moment out of Disney? We will never know unless you go see. Is this some kind of new Steven Spielberg trick? This is live happening in Taiwan right now. And here's also a Taiwan shot right now. Look at this. They're saying, get back, get back. It's coming down. Get down, get back. Get back. Eat some Kung Pao chicken. I don't know why they would add that in. That's unreal. Kung Pao. Get the Kung Pao chicken. A little tsunami alert is being issued right now in Taiwan as well. China, if you're listening, now's the time to attack. God. That is freaking the worst. This is like one of my top 10 fears. A little tsunami and earthquake action. This looks like a poltergeist. My Funko toys are everywhere, bro. Dude, look at all those books. Word of the wise. Run. Hide. Immediately. Don't look back. Willie, don't you worry. I do have more Trump quotes coming. Here is the... Let's see. Let's go right here. Here is the massive destruction of the Turtle Mountain Island. A turtle-shaped island off the coast of Taiwan. Is that... What? This is nuts. This is happening. This doesn't even look real. This looks like a scene out of Godzilla or something. Godzilla. Look at that. That is wild. They should keep the building like that. That looks sick. God. That is just wild. What is this? Dude, run for your freaking life. Well, how you doing today, brother? How's work? How's life? How was everything in your life? All right, let's get right into it. Caitlin Clark goes on a total W spree and owns LSU girls after they decided that they don't want to stand for the national anthem. It's wonderful to see. Paul Pierce, NBA legend off of one of my favorite teams as a kid, Boston Celtics, goes on to say this about Caitlin Clark because you can't give her credit until she beats a bunch of black girls.
Yeah, it's not. It's beyond that, Key. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you.
Keep it 100.
We saw a white girl in Iowa do it to a bunch of black girls. Well, of course. That made it like, oh, that gained my respect. That gained my respect.
I hear you. You're
like
right.
I hear you because white people, they don't know how to ball. Am I right? It's just like, what?
Like, oh, she didn't do this to some other little white girls that was over here in Colorado, wherever. She did it to some girls from LSU who we thought was some dogs.
Defending champs.
And put them on her knee and spanked them. And so I know, but I didn't expect that.
Exactly. Like when I see a white woman play basketball, my first thought is she cannot play against black girls. Unreal. That's the racist in me. I apologize. I thought this was racist. I thought you're not allowed to say stuff like this. I didn't know that you are allowed to say these things. That's great.
I'm gonna just keep.
You know, she only had 41 points, 7 rebounds, and 12 assists. God, these people. I didn't know white girls can drop like that. That's crazy. I didn't know white girls could go in the hood of LSU and play like that. That's nuts. God. Good evening, Mr. Derek. White girls can jump. Oh my God. I feel a sequel. I feel a sequel as well. May the white women jump. Willie says, don't have to work. Life is great. Dude, that's awesome. I pray that one day I become like this. We have great news, though, as well. Huge news that I want to share. The other day, Lizzo put out a comment saying she's going to quit. And like you, I was devastated. I thought, what is life like without Lizzo in my life? What am I supposed to do without a Lizzo? I mean, am I just supposed to give up on music as a whole? Should I stop listening to music, period? What am I supposed to do with my flute? Where do I have to put it now? I'll put it there. She comes out with this whole video and says, I'm not actually quitting. Also, nothing says beautiful and brave like this this video. Okay, keep going.
I want to make this video because I just need to clarify.
Okay.
When I say I quit, I mean I quit giving any negative energy attention. Wow. What I'm not going to quit is the joy of my life, which is making music, which is connecting to people. Wow. Because I know I'm not alone. In no way, shape, or form am I the only person who is experiencing that negative voice that seems to be louder than the positive. If I can just give one person the inspiration or motivation to stand up for themselves and say they quit letting negative people win, negative comments win, then
yeah, you can just get away with saying negative stuff all the time as long as you put yourself in Obama's and Biden's election campaign and stuff like that. You can do whatever you want. I just love that anybody that critiques anybody for things, it's like if you're on the right, you're allowed to say whatever you like. You could just make fun of them as much as you want. If you're on the left, but like if you critique somebody on the left, if they're saying like, you know what, body positivity is a good thing, being morbidly obese is like really good thing, so much so that like it's really bad for you to say negative things about me. You're like literally killing people. We can critique you about that. That's allowed to happen. If you dance around on the stage for Obama, Biden, and Clinton, I'm gonna make fun of you. I'm gonna critique you because those people are horrible human beings. That's just the bottom line, girl. Like, welcome to real life. If you're going to get into the political sphere, you're going to get it right back. Unfortunately, the political sphere, nobody cares about your feelings. People will give you the raw dog experience. I have been victimized by that myself, and I don't care about the negativity. Bring the negativity on. They always say in life, if you don't have a few haters, you ain't living life right. You probably are pretty weak and don't open your mouth very often if you don't have a few haters in your life. So get some haters in your life. And it's just not a good look. All right, girl. I'm just saying.
I've done even more than I could have hoped for. With that being said,
yes, Queen,
I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to keep being me. Okay. Once again, I just want to say thank you.
Yes.
The love that I've received.
I thought it was all negativity and hate. Lizzie, you're not Barbara Streisand. No, she isn't. Willie says, I've gotten this far without Lizzo. You've gotten that far without Lizzo? What are you doing with your life, man? Now is the time to engage in the Lizzo experience. I cannot stand Lizzo. Lizzo is, she is dentist office music. She is what you listen to in the dentist office because she's safe for the whole family and obnoxious for the whole family at the same time. Okay. I just 100 ounces of 100 ounces of tits and 200 ounce bags. Dude, you freaking got me, dude. How dare you talk about those bad boys like that? Wait, where did they go? I need to find them. This is like the mom jeans, the thing you don't want to see at the swimming pool. This is somebody's mom one day, I mean, she's looking like she's losing some weight, though. I'll be honest about that. I mean, if that's the case, good for you. All right. Biden has a new DEI officer. The Biden State Department appoints Zakiya Carr Johnson. And this is her statement about, her public statement about being appointed. And this is just incredible that we're pulling up these clips of her. She's wonderful. She's beautiful. She's brave. Go.
We live and work within systems, and those systems, as I mentioned before, are so deeply rooted in patriarchy, in colonialism, in racism, in otherism. we tend to be very resistant to shifts and changes. It's very uncomfortable for many colleagues often when you are the voice in the room that says, this doesn't sound right to me, or I have a question about how this is supposed to work. I want Black women's voices to be heard at the micro level and at the macro level. Often there are just so very few Black women in the room, even when you're talking about a continent full of Black women. The leadership and development circles tends to not be Black women, and it's not because Black women of color are not interested in improving the quality of life or creating opportunities for their communities or for the societies they live in, but it's because we have so many criteria set up to say who is truly a person worthy of being listened to, respected, and knowledgeable on issues. Navigating that space and navigating those gaps is where I find the greatest amount of challenge. I think that there's a culture of, the culture of misogyny has allowed men to act without consequence, and it becomes part of what we believe is normal, right?
Like what?
And that in order to make any change, we've literally got to be about the work of dismantling that traditional structure at every juncture. But how do you do that and appear to be a get-along person or a good team worker? And, for some reason, there's also this very negative stereotype of feminists as being angry people who just don't smile and don't know how to have a good time. And I think, unfortunately, guess what? We have great time.
I am so dumbfounded by this grift. It's literally one of the greatest grifts of all time. You could literally be the dumbest person on the planet and be a top DEI officer. All you have to say is these stupid things that men have been getting away with things for so long. Getting away with what? The way they act. How do they act? They just be acting. How are we acting? It's none of your business, and we'll never tell you why.
You crazy as hell.
You crazy as hell, Medea. You don't even know. God, it just makes me feel so
George is getting
upset that this is even a governmental job. Why do these people have jobs that get paid more than you and I make ever in our lives? I'm just so triggered that I can't handle myself. It makes me want to myself. You know what I mean? How are these people real? Where do they go? In 10 to 20 years, when this fad has finally run its course, what jobs does she even get? I was a DEI officer. What qualifications do you have? I can talk down to white people and make them feel white guilt like never before. FBI, open up! God. Apache Roberts, is that Ebonics? Because I have no idea what she just said. Let me help you. White people bad, black people good. White people colonizers, black people weren't a part of the slave trade at all. They were just like bystanders. You're welcome. Now you know. Now you know, Apache Roberts. Shout out to Rumble Chat. Rumble Chat coming in hot and heavy. God, I just how are we a serious government when that's a job? I mean, I've never met a DEI officer in my life. I've never met somebody who is in that position of I'm part of the diversity and equity inclusion staff. Those people aren't real to me. It's like televangelists. They're not. It's not a real job. You're just a professional scammer, and your grift will one day run its course, my friend. Aladdin says Aretha said absolutely nothing. Are you calling her Aretha Franklin? Do not use that name in vain. Willie says this is worse than Chris Christie in baseball pants. Are you talking about Lizzo? Don't you dare talk about Lizzo. Lizzo. Queen Lizzo like that. She is back in music, okay? You can't stop her from playing music ever. Ever. A new white supremacist symbol has taken its course, and here at the Derek O'Shea Show, we are excited about that. The thin blue line was a white supremacist symbol, and now we have the thin red line. You know, firefighters have been getting away with murder for way too long, and we need to finally hound these people down and stop pushing this 9/11 agenda on us. We're done feeling bad for you guys. The Democrat lawyer pushes FDNY to remove politically charged thin red line American flag honoring 9/11 responders. The New York City Fire Department Letters Company 11 was recently ordered to remove its thin red line American flag, honoring responders killed in September 11th, 2001 attacks on the World Trade Center. Hey, take down that flag that, you know, people that you might have known died from, like at an event that they died from. Democrat Manhattan Councilwoman Carlina Rivera's office confronted the latter. We should call her. I haven't called a senator in a minute. She needs to hear from me. And she's a total babe. Crap. Now I can't call her. Now it's going to look like I'm flirting with her. I'm going to call her anyways. Office number. Let's call. Oh, office. Oh, it's got a 1 star. Wait. Look at her office has a 1 star right above my head. 1 and 2 star. We should read some of these Google reviews. 5 stars because you stayed in Progressive Caucus. If I could give this clown 0 stars, I would. All right, let's call her. Let's call her. Let's see. Councilwoman, the phone number is as follows. District office. We haven't called somebody in a minute. Appointment only, district office, Councilwoman Rivera, location, about us. Cool. There's the phone number. Voice. Okay. When are we going to see thin brown or black line or maybe line of color? Never. All right, let's call this. Let's call this chump. She needs to hear from us. Okay, here we go. What does she call it? Hold on. She calls it political symbols. So-called political symbols. I'm reaching out on behalf of the constituents of ours regarding a thin blue/red line flag on the ladder 11 last week and earlier in January 20th. Riviera wrote to the department. When asked about the meaning, they claimed it was in honor of deceased firefighters. It's both his and our understanding that private political symbols aren't permitted and displayed of vehicles of a ladder. Can you imagine this being your life? Let's call her. She needs to hear. Somebody picks up, I'm not going to answer and talk.
Thank you for calling the office of Councilwoman Carlina Rivera. Our office is located at 254 East 4th Street and open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please dial 0 for assistance. Gracias por comunicarse a la oficina de la concejal Carlina Rivera. Nuestra oficina está localizada en 254 de la calle Cuarta y estamos abiertos de lunes a viernes de 10 de la mañana a 5 de la tarde. Para obtener asistencia, marque 0.
It's the longest way to leave a message. The voicemail is an illegal voice. Yeah, exactly.
Please leave your message after the tone.
Oh, God.
When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Hi. I was just reading an article about how you're trying to push to get rid of the thin red line American flag for 9/11 responders on Ladder 11. Thank you so much for your bravery. Oh my gosh, that is a political symbol that needs to be taken down. I'm tired of seeing it. You know what needs to go up? The new LGBTQIA plus flag. Can you try to push for that to be in front of the firefighter's house? I want them to be able to see it every day. Because my cousin, Steven, he's a transgender firefighter in New York, and he doesn't have any representation. So if you could please push for that, that'd be great. And I totally voted for you, Queen. You're amazing. Have a wonderful day. Kisses. Stupid. God. Just so dumb. God, I hate these people that waste so much time on such stupid crap. Press the pound key, Ginger. Screw you, dude. Sorry, woman. Jack the Ripper is a killer of women. Ladder 11 firefighter told me that the flag is a huge significance for us. Yeah, no crap. What an interesting fight to pick. You know, firefighters they just have a way of staying under the radar for leftists because, you know, everybody loves a firefighter. You know, they're not doing anything negative. They're all just being positive. So what an interesting time in our lives. We are living in a time of increasingly political pressure to adhere to certain ideologies. Ideologies that seek to censor, shame anyone or anything that might dare to disagree with their positions. Chief Hodgins showed great personal courage by defying the will of certain loud radicals in the government. Well, I can't wait for that phone call. I hope they actually call me back. I haven't gotten a single senator or congressman to call me back. We have left message after message after message after message on these council people's offices, and none of them call me back. Yes, I don't give them my phone number back, but they should have it. They should just know us. They know when we are coming, and we are going to come hard, and we're going to come fast. She might be fighting the New York department right now. That's probably true. Trump supports New York Fire Department. Yeah, of course. Was that a fake homo voice, Derek? No. That's my leftist voice. Excuse me. Excuse me. Put your pronouns in the bio. No. That's my angry leftist voice. I haven't done that character in a minute. I don't even know where I used to have pink hair, and I would have a leftist character. Excuse me, listen. It's kind of my dream to go to some Biden rallies with my pink hair and interview people and just see if they take me seriously. And then if they don't, I'm going to call them a freaking bigot because that's what they are. Don't be such a bigot, Aladdin. It's my real voice. God, you guys and your bigotry. Speaking of bigotry, 'tis the seasons to go after Christians. 4 pro-lifers face prison time after being convicted in federal court. Yeah, because nothing is more dangerous than Christians praying. Put them in prison, lock them up forever. These people are very dangerous. Okay, 4 pro-life Christians were convicted on Tuesday of FACE Act violations after they were charged by the Biden administration over a peaceful protest in a Tennessee abortion facility. And here's the video. I don't know if you guys remember this video. Look, I think they should be locked up in prison just for the horrible voices alone. Stupid joke. All right, but it's almost like too comical. It doesn't even make sense. Really? These people are facing prison time for praying. Prison time. And what about the people that like firebomb some of these like pro-life clinics and stuff like that help out women in their pregnancy and offer free ultrasounds and stuff like that? We're not going to get into it. We can't look into these people, but these people sitting and praying, oh my God. Disgusting. Don't even track down illegal immigrants, killing people. Find these people. I mean, this story is absolutely insane. The four found guilty of Eva Zasklau, James Laskow, and Paul Place face a year in prison and thousands of dollars in fines upon sentencing. The decision came after a one-day bench trial presided over the Middle District of Tennessee Magistrate Judge Chip Fensley. I'm not going to look up that judge because we're not going to dox him. There is no jury, as Fensley agreed with the Justice Department and found them guilty. Guilty of what? Having terrible voices? Praying? In January, 6 others at the protest were convicted of conspiracy against civil rights. Look, if other people were convicted by people praying, that's on them. That's between them and the Holy Spirit. But they're not fighting. They're not screaming. They're just sitting and praying. This government is so obsessed with protecting people's right to murder babies that it makes me sad for what this country is slowly becoming, in having zero empathy and zero care about anyone and everyone. And it's like, and then even me, like, I read this and I'm like, and I'm a Christian, and I read this and I struggle with, like, I'm like, oh yeah, they're going to jail. Like, what am I going to do? Like, what can I do? What can you do? What can I do? But this is like insane. I mean, spreading awareness is one thing, but like, maybe if everyone went out and just prayed at these clinics, if they felt destined to, like, it just, how do you stop this kind of DOJ that is just looking for anything right-wingers doing? Because right-wingers were just like, yeah, I did it. Take me to jail. I'm convicted. Oh, you mean I'm not allowed to just pray? That's why it's so easy. This is what the FBI is doing. They're going after this because it's easy pickings. The other stuff's hard. Biden doesn't have rallies. He has picnics. Yeah, Biden doesn't have picnics. He has bingo night. Hunter Biden says it's not fake. He's a homosexual, non-binary gender, cisgender. Thank you, Hunter. Finally, someone knows me. My ears. I know, it's so bad. It's just, oh no, it's frozen. God, story of my life. Let me just refresh. This is for Aladdin's ears. He needs to hear it again. Not bad. Okay, they came back around. We'll give it to them. They came back around. They came back around with those voices. You can hear the whistle blowing. Isn't that nice, though? Isn't that nice what Biden's concerned about? The trans J of visibility. Willie says, I think we have lost our freedom of religion. It certainly seems that way. You're allowed to practice religion as long as it's not Christianity. If you take over entire streets for Ramadan and you decide to have prayer call in the middle of the street at 4 a.m. and scream and your neighbors have to deal with the loud noises, that's on you. But if you, I swear to God, if you get in my road and hold hands and start praying, we will lock you up, we will lock you down, we will put you under, and we might even put you to the firing squad, because we don't want your kind around here. You don't support our agenda. You don't support democracy. Duh. Allah, make us stop. Allah. Okay. This video. Okay, wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. It's a little palate cleanser. Okay. Watch this video of P. Diddy trying to inch his little fingers towards Mike Tyson's booty hole. And Mike Tyson being like, excuse me, nah, no, sir. Wait.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh, yes, he's glittering.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
Well, now, when we come back, we're going to talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick
Wait. Look at him. He's like, you know where that finger is going. You know what I'm about to do. He's like, excuse me. You not touching nothing. The audacity of P. Diddy getting his hand all up in Mike Tyson's business. You know this man's an absolute killer. You should probably walk away right now. I just love this. Wait. It's just, every time I watch it, it gets better in my head.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh, yes, he's glittering.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
Well, now, when we come back, we're going to talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right?
He just got rejected. That's the face of a man that just got rejected. He's like, excuse me. Did you see what I was about to get away with, sir? Puffy, why didn't you choose me as a kid? I want to be rich. I could have been your Justin Bieber, baby. This man is going to be locked away. Probably forever. I mean, could you do that to Mike Tyson? Could you actually put your finger in Mike Tyson's butt like that? Jake Paul's about to try to do that this summer, and we'll see what happens. What's up, Joshua? Jake Paul's about to try to get away with something like that. It ain't happening, brother. It ain't happening. Not my neck of the woods. No sirree, Bob. Just like Miss Hillary Clinton. Chat, what do you guys think about Hillary Clinton? Get down below and tell me what you think of Hillary Clinton. Take your time. What do you think about Hillary Clinton? What is going on? Tell me what you think about Hillary Clinton. General Jack the Ripper says, Mike, slap the PDF file S out of him. I wish he would have just done that. Hillary Clinton. Everyone's thoughts on the Hillary Clinton. Thoughts on Clinton. Chad, tell me. Most unlikable person I know. I'm trying to be nice. Yeah, I don't want you to be nice, Willie. I want you to let her have it. Let her have. I want to know everything you think about this woman before we watch this clip. Key says, I think that Hillary should be hung. Oh my God. Hung up by her saggy tits. Oh God. How dare you talk about those sugar cookies like that, Key? How dare you? Willie says a traitor? You guys. She's my mom. God, can't you see the resemblance? It's literally me. We're the same person. Junior says, I bet she is drinking Bud Light. Look at her. Oh yeah. She's been hard on the Bud Light train. Aladdin says, burn that thing, bitch. That's a good Radiohead song. All right, let's watch this clip. Dear God, this woman. You know it's bad for Biden when Hillary Clinton has decided to come out and make her rounds. And the question is for Hillary Clinton. America is annoyed that the choices are Biden and Trump. What do you think about that? I was waiting for her to be like, are you ready to break the glass ceiling right now?
I don't understand why this is even a hard choice, really. I don't understand it. But we have to go through the election, and hopefully people will realize what's at stake, because it's an existential question. What kind of country we're going to have, what kind of democracy we're going to have. And
existential crisis? Existential question. What is life? What is democracy?
People who blow that off are not paying attention. I don't understand why this is even a hard choice, really. I don't understand it.
Exactly. That, for one. Bag lady. Ugh. I love my bag lady at my local Trader Joe's. The J is silent, idiots. I actually agree with her. The choice is clear. And there's only one man that rises above. My man right here. Go ahead, Joe. I mean, go ahead, Trump. Go ahead, Joe. God. Freudian slip. Go ahead, ready? Wait. We're picking Joe. God. I just love how these old people are just so mad at you for being mad that Biden is a choice for you Democrats. So let me just tell you something, Democrats.
Suck on this, Biden.
Not only that, but you're allowed to vote for Trump. Come on over. Come to the dark side, baby. We'll welcome you right in. It won't be that hard. You can just say,
come on, man.
And then vote for Trump. Everything's fair. We're here. We can do it together. And don't be be a person that is standing on moral fiber that makes you really want to. We need more of this in our lives. We need more of that. And not less of Clinton and more of Daddy Trump.
You crazy as hell.
I know, but I'm dealing with it with my therapist. she has a face like Tim Dillon. Don't talk about Tim Dillon like that. He's beautiful and brave. Actually, I just saw Tim Dillon a couple months ago. Fantastic. He was late off his private jet. I almost slapped him in the face. I was like, dude, you're late. You better still give us something good to eat. Scalp the fork tongue. God, you guys, somebody else comments. I'm like, I don't know if I can read that out loud. I don't know. It's easy to be an Annan. It's hard to show your face sometimes. Okay. All right. Who's a bigger threat to democracy, chat? Who's the biggest threat to democracy? Is it democracy or is it Biden? Who is the biggest threat to democracy? Trump or Biden? What is democracy? Can somebody define democracy for me? I feel like no one can, and we're just saying these words over and over again. Willie says, is Hillary on the campaign trail for Joe? Joe needs help. Yes. They're pulling out all the big guns. Haven't you noticed that, Joe Biden has called out Clinton, called out okay, I was like, why does it say that I'm still on a phone call? I'm not. Okay. Biden, I thought I was still talking. I thought I was still leaving a message for that councilwoman. For a second there, I was like, oh, shoot. All right. This video, Trump. Joe Biden is the threat to democracy. This is what he needs to do. Just whatever Biden calls you, just say it back. You don't have to go into it because Joe Biden can't handle this kind of stuff. If you call Trump the threat to democracy, call Biden a threat to democracy. Biden uses the word bloodbath, you use the word bloodbath. Biden uses the word... Why would Biden start talking crap about Donald Trump and his golf swing? It makes no sense to me. But here is Donald Trump shellacking Joe Biden today.
A vote for Trump is a vote to save Wisconsin, and it's a vote to save your country. This country is finished if we don't win this election. And I heard somebody say it, a scholar say it 2-3 days ago, said, if we don't win, this may be the last election our country ever has. And there could be truth to it. That's where we're going. because Joe Biden is a threat to democracy. He's the threat to democracy.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I think that should be the campaign slogan. If I was Trump, I would just call him a threat to democracy constantly. Don't let them have the high hat or the good talking points. Just take whatever they say and just point it right back. Be like that. Be like the kid in preschool or middle school or whatever school that I know you are, but what am I? All you have to do is do that. And people don't know what to do with that kind of incredible thought process. People are scared about it. People are freaked out over it. I bet Joe's sleeping, says Junior, and dreaming of smelling kids at this very moment. I bet Joe Biden wishes there was such thing as a kid flavored ice cream. Billy from Buffalo says bloodbath is a threat to bloodbaths and democracy. I didn't know that. That is true. I recommend everyone take a bloodbath. Not only that, sit tight, make some popcorn for yourself, turn on one of my greatest flicks of all time. I'm about to pull it up for you. Easily one of the greatest movie series of all time. Twilight series. Open up a bloodbath and just sit in the bath with all your favorite flavored blood. I prefer O positive or O negative, and just watch these bangers after bangers. If you haven't watched Twilight in a minute, I highly recommend you do so, because God, that movie is easily one of the best movies ever created. I can't think of a better movie series than Twilight. They're just too funny. Trump today. Trump dealt with a heckler in the most funny way today. I was watching this live for a couple minutes, and I saw when this heckler stood up, one person in the entire crowd at Green Bay, and he just started making fun of this heckler. In the only way Trump can. Watch this.
No. We won this state. We won this state by a lot. And it came out that we won this state, actually. When you have open borders, think of it.
Get out of here.
That's all right.
Get out.
Suck on this, Biden.
All right.
Get the out of here.
There's one guy. Now, here's what the fake news will do.
What?
There was tremendous dissension tonight. It was there. One guy going home to mom. He's going to get the hell beat out of him by his mother. Mom's going to say, "What the hell are you doing? You embarrassed me. You embarrassed me." No, the papers, the fake news will say it was tremendous dissension. Tremendous. Yeah, one guy. And he's now scared stiff because he's got to go home to his mother. The mother will say, "I saw you in television. You embarrassed me. Bing, bing."
Bing, bing, bong, bing, bong.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
He's got to go home to his mother. And then the clip stops, but he continues to go on and starts talking about how his mother is just going to beat him silly. It's almost worth it to become a heckler just so you could say, "My mom actually did beat me silly." Maybe that should be a video. I'll do a video pretending like I got beat up and say I was a heckler that got beat up. Stupid. Pete Buttigieg says it was a heckling bloodbath of USA. It truly was. It was the most heckling bloodbath of all time. I can't get over this video. I cannot get over this video coming out of Taiwan. This is the most insane thing ever. Stay away from the video. Stay away from the building. Run. Don't take picture. Don't you feel like some girl is like doing a TikTok in front of us like Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Sick. Look how sick I am. Oh yeah. We don't get earthquakes this size every millennial, so I gotta take advantage of it for my TikTok likes. So, one man's catastrophe is another man's TikTok video, is what I always say. And you can quote me on that. Let's see if there's any new videos coming out of Taiwan, because I just feel like I'm scared to like show this, because I'm just like, it's Twitter, so there's gonna be like some porn just like added in. It's like, oh, look at this porn that is just added in Taiwan. This video is just like mesmerizing. It's like, do you know how to dream? Can you dream a dream? What? A factory warehouse collapse in Taiwan? What? That's freaking scary, dude. Talk about bloodbath, dude. Look at this picture. This is like a video game. That is wild. I mean, this is what I would be doing. Take a little picture, do a little TikTok in front of it, get one of those NPCs to be in front of it. Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you so much for the corn. Thank you for the tea. Was that the Leaning Tower of Kung Pao Chicken? Yes. Leaning Tower of Kung Pao Chicken. Okay, I apologize for that voice. All right, guys. Had so much fun with you guys tonight. Best hour of my life today. Hope you guys enjoyed this show. Tomorrow, going live in the morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. Look out for that live show. Be sure to drop a like if you don't mind. And if you don't mind to write a comment at the below at this video, write the Derek O'Shea Show or write Derek or something. It helps the algorithms out. It's a way of supporting me. If you do not mind, thank you guys so much. And I will just tell the FBI when they come knocking on my door that Hunter J. Biden was the person that actually called that councilwoman. It was not me. Thank you guys so much.